Mr. Speaker, it's really quite astounding that today the Prime Minister of Canada confirmed that the claims are true that the Indian government conspired on the Atwal affair. He said that in the House today. Media reports revealed that the Indian government actually asked Canada to review the invite lists ahead of time, but the Prime Minister's office said no. Can the minister confirm they refused to collaborate with the Indian government ahead of this trip?
Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, in fact, there were elaborate efforts made consistently through all of the preparations and the trip itself by the RCMP, by CSIS, and by all of the appropriate agencies in global affairs and in the Government of Canada to make sure that every precise detail of the relationship between Canada and India was properly performed and exercised in every respect.
Honourable Member for Durham.
Mr. Speaker, the only elaborate efforts made are the elaborate efforts to cover up the disastrous trip from the Prime Minister, to use a national security advisor to spin the media on a conspiracy theory against our friends in the Indian government. We learned that they wanted to actually collaborate with Canada on security, but they refused, and now the Prime Minister is blaming India by saying what his national security advisor said was true. Will the Prime Minister or will the Minister apologize to our friends in India for this scandalous accusation?
Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, at the end of the visit, I'm pleased to note that the Prime Minister of India said that the talks with the Canadian Prime Minister were very fruitful. Our discussions focused on closer India-Canada cooperation in various sectors, including investment, trade, energy, and stronger people-to-people relations. There were 6 MOUs, 22 new initiatives, $1 billion in investment, and 5,800 jobs identified, Mr. Speaker.